the answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now, you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show. Now you see him, Jack Norris.
Thank you, Johnny. Johnny-O. Thanks very much to our studio audience. Thank you at home for tuning in to watch Now You See It, the game where all the answers are right before your eyes. All you have to do is find them. Here to play our game, we have these 5 folks, only one of whom will survive and try to break our bank. Right now, would you join me in welcoming back our returning champion, Mr. Bob Brown from Tustin, California. Bob, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bob, this will be try number 4 for you at our solo game, if you get there, of course. You've run your winnings up to $900 so far. Now, last time out, you didn't break the bank, so we've added $1,000 to the bank. Today, it is worth $9,000. And Bob, if you get all the way through and break the bank, you'll go home with $9,900. That's not bad. I'll let you worry about that for the next 30 minutes as you take your place up there in our Champions Gallery. And these 4 folks take your place to play our first game. Their positions and their partners were chosen by lot before we went on the air. Okay, now let's meet those players, shall we, and learn a little bit more about them. First of all, on the outside or swing chair on team number 1, we have Diane Schneer. Hi, Diane. Tell us about yourself.
I'm married. I have a 2-year-old son. I'm a computer programmer, originally from Philadelphia, and now I live in Palos Verdes.
Well, welcome to California. You've been here for a while, I take it.
For a few years.
Okay. Let's meet your partner now. That's Joan Stewart. Hi, Joan.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Tell us about Joan, please.
Well, I'm a Navy brat, so I'm a native of almost nowhere. I'm married, and I have 1 small child.
Okay, it's nice to have you and Diane as partners on our show. Let's meet your competitors now. The young man in there is Terry Keenan. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
What do you have for us about Terry?
Well, I'm a deputy county marshal, Los Angeles County. I've lived in L.A. for about 10 or 15 years. I'm married. We don't have any children, but we think maybe there's one on the way.
Oh, good. Congratulations, Terry. Now let's meet your partner. That's Norma Wells. Hi, Norma.
Hi, Jack. How are you? Great.
And tell us about Norma, please.
Well, I'm a native Dallas Texan, and I'm out here at Cal State Northridge majoring in deaf education.
I see. Well, to all of you, welcome, and to all of you, good luck. And right now, I say, let's play Now You See It, shall we? Let's bring on the big board. Now you see it. Now you don't. Here's what happens. In a little while, I'm going to ask the players in the outside chairs to spin around with your backs to the board. I'm then going to pose questions to the 2 of you in the middle facing the board. You search for the answer on that board. Find the line. If you're right, I'll say so. Then your partner will spin around and will have 3 seconds to give me the position and the answer. And remember that we score according to the position, the answer of the position on the board. Now, when we hear this sound, that will indicate halftime. At that time, we'll have our partners change jobs for the remainder of the elimination round. Okay, y'all set? Let's have the outside players spin around, please. Here we go. Let's light up the board. Here's your first question. What did the Red Baron wear around his neck? And it's Joan.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Diane, the answer.
Position 3, scarf.
That is right. Very good. Good stuff. Line 2, position 3, total up to 5. That's how we keep score. 5 points for Joanne and Diane. Here is the next question. Joan and Diane, excuse me. If you were a beatnik in the 50s, yes, Terry.
Line 3.
Okay, Norma, that is right. Let's see if you can find the answer without hearing the whole question.
Position 1, hippie.
That's right. Yes, you got it. If you were a beatnik in the 50s, what might you have been in the 60s? And hippie is right. 4 points for your team. 5-4 the score. Here's the next question. What do some factories and most cars do to the air we breathe? And it's Joan.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Diane, where's the answer?
Position 7, pollute.
You're right. Yes, ma'am. 8 more points for your team. You lead 13-4 as we come up with another question. What French satirist wrote Candide? And Terry.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. Norma, answer.
Position 1, Volta.
Oh, pardon?
Voltaire.
Voltaire. All right, you got it. Position 1, Voltaire. 5 points for your team. 13-9 is the score. Here is the next question. What kind of corner is a favorite of lovers? Okay, Terry.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Where is it, Norma?
Position 11, Doc.
Dark, yes, a dark corner. 13 points for your team. You go into the lead 22 to 13, and here's the next question. What inventor was called the Wizard of Menlo Park? And it's Terry.
Line 3.
That is right. Norma. Oh, sorry, the buzzer beat you. Position 6. Edison was the Wizard of Menlo Park. Okay, no points awarded there. It's halftime in the elimination game, leading Terry and Norma 22 to 13. Congratulations. We'll come back to play the second half of our elimination game right after these words, friends. Don't go away.
It's the show you know with a new host you'll love.
Put some oil on my arm.
Card Sharks with Bill Rafferty.
Have you ever given a girl a present that you found in someone's trash? It's the thought that counts, all right?
Weeknights at 10 on Buzzer. Let's play.
No cash.
Back now for the second half of our elimination game, and as explained earlier, for the second half we have our partners change jobs. So if you would do that now, please. The insiders will move to the outside chair, outsiders inside. And as you know, we will play this round until we hear this signal. And then, of course, the team with a larger number of points will be our winners and go to the semifinals. So if you're all set, let's have the new outside players spin around, please. Terry and Joan, very good. Let's light up the board again. It's the same board. And here is the next question. In order to keep moths away, a closet should be made of what kind of wood? Yes, Diane.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Joan, the answer. Oh, too bad. Buzzer beat you. Position 9. Cedar. Remember cedar chests and cedar closets. Okay, no points awarded there. Here comes the next question. What punctuation mark is used to avoid repeating a word? And Norma.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Terry, the answer? Oh, position 2. When you don't want to repeat a word, you put a ditto there. Okay, no points there. Here's the next question. Score remains 22-13. According to the politicians, 1974 is the year of what crisis? And Norma.
Line 4.
That is right. Terry.
Energy. Position 8.
Okay, that's it, but give me the position first if you can. Energy crisis. 12 more points for your team. You can turn around now, please, Terry. If you would, please remember to give me position, then answer. 34-13 score. Next question. When a distressed lady says, "Oh, it's beginning to spread," what part of the body is she talking about, Diane?
Line 3.
Line 3 is it? Okay, Joan.
Position 1.
Okay.
Hip.
Hip, that's it. The hip is beginning to spread.
Yeah.
4 more points for your team. Now have 17, but Norm and Terry have 34, and here's another question for you. What kind of pocket causes an airplane to lose altitude? Yes, Norma.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. And Terry.
Position 5. Air.
Air pocket, right. 9 more points for your team. 43 to 7. That's it. Norma and Terry are the winners of the elimination game. To Joan Stewart, Diane Schneer, I'm sorry I have to say goodbye to you now. We have departing gifts for you backstage, so goodbye. Thanks for being here, and good luck to you. Norma, Terry, congratulations. You've taken the first step up the ladder toward meeting our champion, one of you, perhaps playing our solo game. We'll play our semifinals between Norma and Terry right after these words.
Some departing contestants on today's show receive Westclock's Big Ben Futura, traditional Big Ben quality, easy-to-read dials, adjustable alarm from Westclock's, a Tally Industries company. And Dentine Chewing Gum, it helps clean your mouth and freshen your breath for that just brushed freshness any time of day, Dentine. And Snowy Bleach, the exclusive blended formula with extra washes per box, safer whites and colors, Snowy Bleach. And a supply of Recipe brand dinners balanced to give your dog the meat he wants and everything else he needs. Your dog will love Recipe just as much as Lassie does. We'll be right back with more of Now You See It.
Chewy.com.
Okay, time now for our semifinals. And Norma Wells, Terry Keenan, you played well together as a team, but now we split you up. You play head-to-head on this one. So, Terry, I'm going to ask you to move into the chair next to Norma there, if you would, please. The outcome of this round will determine which one of you will meet our champ, Bob Brown, in the finals. Hello, Bob. How's it up there?
Very fine.
Playing along, huh?
Oh, yes.
Easy, right?
No.
When the pressure's not on. No?
It gets harder every day.
Oh, really? Well, we'll find out how you'll fare in just a little while. Now, Terry, Norma, as you know, we play our semifinals one letter at a time, right? As soon as you think you know the answer, press your buzzer and give me the answer. And the first one that scores 4 points will be the winner and go to the finals. Okay? Good luck to you both. Let's take a look at that first line on the board, and here is your first clue. Many believe this makes the world go round. Letter. You were first, Terry.
Love.
That's right, love. Many believe love makes the world go round. Very good. All right, Terry, you have 1 point. And here is your next clue. Also associated with love. Letter. Norma.
Envy.
No, I'll give you a free guess and repeat it for you, Terry. Also associated with love.
Venus.
Venus, yes, sir. That's the answer. Okay, 2 points to 0 is the score. 2 more to go. Terry, to get to the finals, you need 2 to tie, Norma. Here's your next clue. A movement in Brazil. Letter. Yes, Terry.
Samba.
Samba. Right. Yes, sir. 3 in a row. 3 in a row for you, Terry. If you get this next one, you go to the finals. You need 3 to tie it up, Norma. All right, here's the next clue. Any child can make this grow. Letter. Letter. Yes, Norma.
Balloon.
Balloon. Yes, ma'am. You did it. You're in the game. You're holding him off. All right, 3 to 1 is the score as we go to our next line and your next clue. A word that goes before dame. Letter. Letter. Yes, Norma.
Nothing.
No, that's wrong. I'll repeat the clue and give you a free guess, Terry. A word that goes before dame. All right, a word that goes before dame. Letter. Letter. Yes, Norma.
Notre.
Notre or Notre. That's it. Notre Dame. Score is now 3 to 2. Here's your next clue. Think of something enormous. Letter. Norma.
Tremendous.
Tremendous. Yes, ma'am. You have tied it up. You came from behind to tie it up. 3 to 3 is the score. This is it. This is the one that will determine who goes to the finals. Here is your next clue. Where you might go to escape from a cold winter. Letter. Terry.
South.
South is it. Yes, sir. That's it. South. Congratulations, Terry. Norma, congratulations to you for making it this far, my dear. We have departing gifts for you backstage. I now say goodbye to you, and good luck to you, Norma. Terry, congratulations. You've earned the right to meet our champion, maybe play our solo game, and as a result, sir, we have a nice package of prizes for you, which Johnny Olson's going to tell us about now. John, if you please, sir.
All right, Jack, from Electrophonic, America's largest manufacturer of stereo products, a 3-piece stereo playback system with 8-track tape player by Electrophonic. And Skyway's great new idea, Skyway Outdoor Twist Luggage on Wheels. Pull, don't carry your luggage. For easy traveling, Skyway Luggage on Wheels. Jack?
Thank you very much, Johnny. Now, in order to play our finals game, we invite our champ, Bob Brown, to come on down, sit down there next to Terry. And after we take a short time out, we'll come back and play the finals of Now You See It, so don't go away.
Tension in your...
Now.
Time now for our finals game on Now You See It, the outcome of which will determine whether Terry Keenan or our returning champ Bob Brown will play the solo game and try to break our bank for $9,000. Gentlemen, as you know, you play this one all by yourselves. You must find the line, the position, and the answer all alone. Okay, let's play that finals round by bringing on the finals game. Here it comes. Now you see it. Now you don't. We will play the game until we hear our time's up signal. The gentleman who has the larger number of points will be our champ and play solo. Good luck to you both. Let's light up the board. Here's your first question. What was the last name of outlaws Frank and Jesse? Yes, Bob.
Line 3,
That is right, and the answer.
position 9, James.
Yes, the James boys, and our champ goes out in front 12-0 on the first question. Here comes the next question. Name a kind of football where you don't tack. Yes, Bob.
Line 4,
Line 4 is right. The answer?
position 4, touch.
That's it. Yes, he didn't even hear the full question. Name a kind of football where you don't tackle the ball carrier, it is touch. You are right. 8 more points for you. 20-0 the score. Here's the next question. What kind of clock do you punch? Terry.
Line 1,
That is right. The answer?
position 6, time.
Yes, a time clock, and you're on the board with 7 points, Terry. 20-7 the score. Here's the next question. In fencing, what do you say when you score a point? You're first, Bob.
Line 4,
That's right. The answer?
position 4, touche.
Touche. 8 more points for you. 28-7 the score. We have a real battle going. Here's the next question. According to the song, what city is a toddlin' town? You're first, Bob.
Line 2,
That's right. The answer?
position 5, Chicago.
That is it. 7 more points for you. 35-7 is the score. Here's the next question. Name an instrument you'd find in a symphony orchestra. Bob.
Line 2,
That's it.
position 11, oboe.
That is right. Yes, sir. 13 more points for you. Quite a commanding lead now. 48-7. Terry has to really move. All right, here's the next question. You're in trouble with your bank if one of these bounces. Yes, Bob.
Line 4,
That's right. The
position
answer?
7, check.
That's it. The bouncing check. You're in deep trouble. 11 more points. 59-7 the score. Here's the next question. What board game has been a favorite for years? Terry.
Line 4,
That is right. The answer?
position 7, checkers.
You are right. Checkers for 11 points for you. You now have 18. However, Bob has a 59-point lead. Here we go. Not a lead, but 59. Here's the next question. What part of the corn is used to make a pipe? Bob.
Line 2,
That's right. The answer?
position 1, cob.
That's it. Corn cob pipe. 3 more points for you. 62-18 is the score. I have another question for you, gentlemen. If you don't pay your rent, what will your landlord do to you? Terry.
Line 1,
That's right. The answer?
position 2, evict.
That is right. Yes, sir. 3 points for you. 20. That's it. Bob is still our champ. 62 points. Terry, congratulations for a game well played. You've received some nice gifts for being our run-up. Thank you for playing Now You See It. We'll now say goodbye to you, and good luck to you. And Bob, I ask you to join me here at the podium. We got ready to play that solo game to see if you can break the bank for $9,000. That's what Bob will be playing for right after these words, so don't go away. You did it again.
Seems like limitless.
Well, our champ, Bob Brown, is back at the solo game for the 4th time. He's won $900 so far. If he breaks the bank today, he'll go home with $9,900. So good luck to you, Bob. As you know, we play our solo game against the clock. We will give you 60 seconds to get 10 correct answers. If you get all 10, you win 9,000 big ones. If you fail, however, we will pay you $100 for every answer you get along the way. And as you know, Bob, if at any time you want to skip a clue, simply say pass, and I will come back to it. And as you know also, the answers appear right here on our board. We ask you to find the answer, circle it, and call it out. We have you circle it so that we know you have found it. Okay, we'll light up the board. The clock will start and I give you your first clue, and here it is. A small donkey.
Pass.
African river.
Pass.
A house for Muslim wives.
Pass.
Hawk-like hunting bird.
Falcon.
Right. Secretion used in making perfume.
Musk.
Right. Edible beet leaf.
Pass.
Scary folklore creature.
Pass.
Large plumed bird.
Pass.
A slender candle.
Taper.
Right. Comedy partner to Laurel. Oh, so, but you got 3 answers, $300 more added. $1,200 you've won so far, Bob. But more important, a chance to come back tomorrow and try to break the bank again. First things first, however, let's go back to the board, shall we, and pick up the answers that you missed. A small donkey is in line 3, and that's a burro, okay? An African river is in line 4.
Congo.
The Congo, now he sees it. A house for Muslim wives is in line 1. Harem, boy, you're finding them all now.
Yeah.
An edible beet leaf is in line 2. Chard, Swiss chard, you know. And the scary folklore creature is a goblin. That's in line 4. Yeah. A large plumed bird is in line 2. That's an ostrich. Yeah. And comedy partner to Laurel is in line 2. Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. As I say, though, you won another $300. You now have $1,200 and the chance to come back tomorrow. You didn't break the bank. We're adding another $1,000. Tomorrow, the bank is worth $10,000. And Bob, perhaps you'll be playing for it then if you could beat one of the 4 people who make it to the final at that time. Until the next edition of Now You See It, this is Jack Nye saying so long. See you next time. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life, next over most of the CBS stations.